Okay, I fixed it. How many packs I'm thinking? Is all movement from the card you pull and sliding is the best? What are you talking about? We'll do some where it's around the same amount of packs. We'll do some with 90 packs. We're gonna like. I want to get a good like sample of like different sizes and do a good amount of them, just so we get like a feel for like how, if we need to adjust anything. Because the only way to see if that break is truly like a good way to do it is by doing it a bunch. Well, that's with every break anyways, Odie. When it comes down to it, it's still better value than spending that amount of money on opening 3 packs on your own or whatever. 10 packs. Zodi, that doesn't come down to breaks or what the break is. That comes down to the person. Major Zero, thank you for that sub. Appreciate it. If someone's soft, they're going to be salty no matter what. All right, let's open all the way through. No, not yet. But I will. Almost forgot. Thank you for 39 months, Mr. Saxton. I appreciate you. So like this. I mean, a break this size, Zodi, I've seen it get up to 20 hits. So this, not considered a hit. That goes with all the hollows and reverse hollows. Now, if it was a textured full art, that's a hit. Radiance will be a hit. I get what you mean, Zodi. I mean, what it comes down to is bigger breaks are always going to be better. No matter if it's this format or the new format we're going to try on Friday, the more packs, the better. That's just what it comes down to. Whoa. So, in the event that we have a pack like this, This is the first hit in the pack. This is the second hit in the pack. Just letting you guys know. But my gosh, what a pack. Jeez. Fighting is Christopher. Colorless is Harold. Harold, I know you're going to ask me. It's a little bit off-centered. But might be able to still squeeze a 9. Honestly. Overall. Gorgeous card. What happened to the music? You don't know about what? It's thicker on the left, thicker on the bottom. But overall, that's just the one subcategory on the card. Yeah, but in the order of the pack after the card trick, that's the first hit, that's the second hit. Just everything put together. Golf rules, inverse snake draft. When someone gets a hit, I spin a wheel and play the kazoo. We're getting somewhere. We're combining it all. It's kind of like when you go to like McDonald's and they got the pop all lined up and you take a little bit of each. Absolutely, it's worth it. Define worth it. If you mean you pay money and you get really, really sick cards, then yes, worth it. For every full art or better, I take a shot of espresso. Every hit, I have to run around the house once. Do a little obstacle course. I'd be so in shape. Fighting. It's Zodi. Here's the God honest truth, right? Both types of breaks have their benefits. I think it's going to be an interesting little experiment to see how people react to it. Because part of me still thinks that they're going to like this way better. And other people, what it's going to come down to is some people are going to like this, the way we already do it, and not like the new way. Some people are going to like both. Some people are going to like just the new way. Burpee. I'd probably slam my head on the desk, and a break would take so much longer to do. We're close to a hot tub stream. Moisture and humidity do not mix well with cards. That's for sure. When it comes down to it, Zodi, both ways have their benefits. And I think it just is going to come down to preference, and we'll offer both. But I don't think that the new way of doing it is going to completely nullify this way of doing it. Gamba. Psychic, by the way. Who has Psychic? Harold. Very good. Anya, I didn't even see her in this break. Let's play you some Steel, too. Fighting a little bit popping off right now. A little bit broken for Christopher over here. So you're in the next 3. Let's go. Flying hot dog. That's a Metacham, dude. That's not a hot dog. I never even noticed the Pokemon in the background. That's a Cloyster. With kind of some like awkward eyes going on. And a Plusle. And a Centiskorch. And a Minun. Hoppip. There's a lot of Pokemon back there. I don't know if that's his ear or his mouth, because his mouth is kind of weird. Metacham is like one of those like Gen 3 Pokemon that like I hated going against it, but like I never used it because I feel like it was never strong for me. Celebi, grass. Tyler, there you go. Is he jumping, striding? He's doing like a kick, dude. He's about to like come down at someone. Roadhouse kick right there. Yeah, new breaks are posted for Friday. But everything else pretty much stay the same. You can still submit hits if you want for grading. Everyone still gets their bulk. You're in 8, 9, and 10. So you were in 3 in a row. You're in the next one too. No. Gamer Kid, thank you for the follow. Modern was just he was suggesting that I do like all of the break formats in one break. Hit rotation, type, draft, golf. And I was like, yeah, I'll play the kazoo every time we get a hit. Spin a wheel. You're building a nightstand? Bless your heart. Does it have the wooden pegs in it with the glue? Because you know it's a good one then. Someone's grading their card. It happens every so often where people forget to put it in the notes what card they want graded, but they like just check out. They're like, yeah, grade my card. Did you tell us what card? No. Okay. So any of them, just pick a card. Trent. Christopher. Modern, that's a hefty entry right there. And the breaks will actually fill faster because there's less people. Less spots. You entered one, YOLO. Yeah. I actually, so in between our January submission and our February submission, I had a bunch of my cards go in. So I might be showing those off on stream once they come in. So I'm assuming that the February one should be coming out. Shadow Rider. That is psychic. You don't believe in tickets? That's just a kid's tale. So like this, not textured, so hollow and reverse hollow. So one person from each of those breaks is going to be walking away with a lot of hollows and reverse hollows, which some of them can be like pretty valuable. All your doors and windows are locked. There's a lot of Raichus, I think, in this next submission that came back. Now add Cosmic Eclipse to Troll. I think everyone would be pretty happy about that. It's a very pricey set these days. Oh. I mean, yeah. Everyone loves Cosmic now that it's not available. When it was available, nobody liked it. That's why I love Pokemon right there. It makes me crazy. It makes me happy. Melmetal. That is steel. Makes me go cross-eyed. When they could have just appreciated the set when it was available. You love it because you still don't have it. That's why you love it. I pulled a good amount of those, dude. I forgot about that card. It's a sick card. It's like the statues. Beej, I hate Cosmic. Cosmic sucks. 1 year later. Beej, you got any Cosmic? I miss it. I love it. Where is it? It's gone. Hyper Trainer. Christopher. Battle Styles is not quite there yet. It will be. I promise you. We'll be begging for the Battle Styles. Just like every other set. Kazools. What's a Kazool? Kazool. I feel like we did battles with Tag Team All-Stars, didn't we? I like it. It's like Spanish. It's like saying ja ja ja, Kazul. It's like getting BM'd in Brazilian. Be right back. Sounds good. Whenever you get hit with the ja ja ja, you know you're having a bad day. Zodi knows. He's played Dota. Zodi, how many times have you been hit with the ja 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 instead of the LOL? What is that? XAXA. Is that Korean? I played Russians. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of Russian people that play Legion TD. That one tower defense I play. It shows their flag, like what country they're playing from. Whenever you're on the load-in screen, I see some flags and I'm just like, what is that? Then they're loading in really slow, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Ironically, every player that I've faced from Germany in that game, horrible at the game. And like, if they're from different countries, I can expect them to play a certain way. Like, certain countries will play like way more conservatively than others. Others will play aggressive. It's almost like a disadvantage showing the flags because I know what to expect. Next international is in Singapore for Dota. That made me think of back when League of Legends used to show players' pings on load-in. The way that you abuse that is if someone had horrible ping and you were the jungler, that's the lane you gank. Because their connection is bad and they're probably going to die. Or have like a delayed reaction to whatever's happening. They stopped showing it though. But like it was probably for a couple of years they had that. Saw your email where your address was messed up? Well, I'm not the one who checks the email, but we ship Monday, Wednesday, and Friday all together. So by the time we get there, just make sure whenever you do buy in, you change the address to the proper one. But we'll see the email. Good job sending it. You have been gaming on 100 to 200 ping since you were born. They moved the servers to Chicago, and I still played League at the time, and I was at Loyola in Chicago, and my ping was like 10, dude. No, it was like 5. Now I remember. No problem. No problem. Hold on, grab one thing. You'll do this one. Alright, I'm back. Hold up. You rather play on EU with high ping? Yeah, but Dota has input delay, like, anyway, as a game. It still does, even if you have good ping. You gonna go grab a coffee? Alright, Zodi, whatever, dude. I'll probably be done by the time you get back. You have steel again on you? Yo, more Melmetals and other steel hits. Water. Samuel. Very good. Yeah, dude. I hope you guys enjoy the different way of doing breaks for Friday. I'm curious to see how it turns out. This way of doing breaks is not going away, though. We'll still do both. Someone will find a way to like complain about a certain like spot number in the order. It's gonna be like number 4 or 5 or something. People are gonna be like, "Oh, 4 again, dang it." Never, dude. Never. Tornadoes. Colors. Back just on time. Yo, that trainer. Jake. Very good. Jake, you've been getting some heat throughout this entire evening. Happy to add it to your collection, my guy. I think I'm gonna have the card trick wrong now because of that. Yep. Tornadoes, Colorless, back to back. Alex. Ooh. Togepi. Ready for those Zards next break? Yee. I added another 2 breaks for you, Tedder, because I love you. For everyone else, too, but you specifically said, like, hey, Beach, more break, please. We're still at 1 Zard for tonight, yeah? I think so. We're super overdue for a Brilliant Stars one. Tedder is very special. I call him Tedder Tax because my guy gets in a break and he's taking his cut, dude. You got to pay the Tedder Tax. He gets his hits out of the break. They go to him. Dangum, work keeping me away from. Dude, why'd you sound like Boomhauer from King of the Hill there for a second? Dangum, keep breaks, chat. I've been known to pull you some heat, my guy. It's been a pleasure adding to your collection. There was a meme I saw like a couple weeks ago that made me laugh. It was like 3 a.m. Just laughed to myself like an idiot in the house. And it was Boomhauer, but like as Tien from Dragon Ball Z. And in the text it says, daggone Tri-Beam Cannon. It made me laugh so hard. It was so stupid, but that's what gets me sometimes. All the Dragonites? Oh, dude. Absolutely. Hey, Anya, remember Steel? I do too. It's actually a really, really cool Steel card. I like Aggron. And every time I see a Steel card like that, I think to myself, I slept on Steel. Steel is the best type in the games because it has the least amount of weaknesses. So this is a textured full art character rare. This is considered a hit. Dark is Tanise. Or Tanis. I think it's Tanise though. Like Denise, but with a T. Also, if you're looking to grade that, that is very tenable. No pressure though. Just looking because I know people are interested in having their cards submitted with us. I know I would. Zarude Sandstorm. Grass. Grass is Herald. Una Pheasant. slacking, colorless. Reverse there. Radiant Blastoise. Hello. Samuel. Any reason the boxes you sent out last week would say ready to ship? That just means they haven't been scanned, but everything's been dropped off. Very gradable. They crew up everything and stink. What are you talking about, Ed? Dude, I know, and I look for the symbol. Usually you could feel if it's a Ditto. Like, this kind of feels like a Ditto, but it's not. Conkeldurr. ETBs, pin boxes, other like GX or V boxes, but not booster boxes. Oh, this set is going to be here today, gone tomorrow, and people are going to be like, wait a minute, that was a good set. Why did I skip it? Because I listened to some idiot on Reddit? Well, that's the way she goes. True. True, true. Check to see if you have a second tracking number, Tater Tot, because all the breaks were sent out. If you want a free booster box, I think some of them are just making their way to the post office, like a couple stragglers. But all the breaks have been out from this release weekend. Oh, you didn't have any breaks? That's why. Those are still being, like, Nick is dropping off the rest. Like, I think he just had a couple left. So if people didn't get into breaks, but you have a tracking number, it is a giveaway box, but if you got into brakes and you have a giveaway box, it's 2 separate tracking numbers. Two last brakes that I have pre-made are just sitting on the table right here, so I'm grabbing them. And we're good. So if you had giveaway boxes going to you and brakes, those are 2 separate tracking numbers. Respect them as such. The one that's updating most currently, more than likely, is your brakes. Because those have been out since like Tuesday. Right when the post office opened. All right, we got 2 more. As soon as you said that, I was like, Nick, you lying to me right now? He's like, no, dude, they're all there. I believe him. He's telling the truth. No, you're good. It's better that I know, too. You secretly love him? Well, it's not a secret anymore. You just said it on live television. I'm going to tell him. All right, break number 11. Ensan? Okay, I won't tell him. Ensan, thank you for that sub. I appreciate you. I won't tell him. I won't be mean like Bowler is to you. His name is Nate. Nate is a meme. Someone said like, "Hey, is Nate done with the shipping yet?" And I was like, "Who is Nate?" And he's like, "Oh, your partner." I was like, "That's Nick, dude." But ever since then, we sometimes call him Nate. I was like back in high school when I was a freshman lifting with the seniors. And like usually you call everyone by their last name. Like that's just like how like the coach addressed you. That's how like everyone addressed each other. But like for some reason the coach just called me by my first name was Biagio. But everyone assumed that we're seniors that like weren't really like around me because they were older. Like one day figured out that that wasn't my last name or it was my first name, and they're like, Biagio, I thought your name was Craig. And I was like, what? Do we have an email? Yes. Over affectionate lady friend. So a stage 5 clinger essentially. I don't know. I'll let him know. Exactly, dude. At gmail.com. Why did it... 100% a stage 5 clinger. Tell him I'm asking for a friend. Leave me in the trenches, take grenades, John. I haven't seen Wedding Crashers in a long time. I think that's due for another rewatch soon here. You're not afraid of... I mean, at least you're open about it. It's important to be honest. You have legal documents. One through six, or 1 through 6, 6 to 1. It's 1 through 6, 1 through 6. The person after the last hit, whenever that is, the person after the last hit gets all the hollows and reverse hollows. Essentially, yes. Also, that Flareon, very clean. Better. There you go. For the moment, yeah. Bulk still gets divided evenly between everybody. Correct. Yeah, doing 1 through 6, 6 to 1 is less fair, in my opinion. The first break of each night? No. Every break is its own instance of it happening. Not like the entire evening. Just for that break. When would that be? Hello, grass. Hello. When would that be acceptable? That, like, someone would get all the reverse hollows for the entire evening. That'd be insane. And I guarantee you there would be people that wouldn't want them. Very thick on top. Maybe an 8. Still gorgeous, though. You are the first person to ask if that was the case. If one person is getting all the reverse hollows and hollows for the entire night, no, that won't be happening. Each break is their own respective thing. Thank you for being the one person that we had to like account for in the description. Thank you, Tater Tot. Appreciate it. No, it's good to ask. It's just hilarious. Beej, will I be getting complimentary peanuts with my spot in the break? No, you will not. We do not provide complimentary peanuts, especially to those who have peanut allergies. That would be bad. You would get sick, potentially die. Ice Rider, water. Very good. Tater Tax, there you go, my guy. Why is characters not a hit? They're not textured. The textured ones are hits. The non-textured ones are not hits. Essentially, everything that usually gets top loaded is a hit, and that includes Radiance. But that's where we draw the line. Trainer, Full Art, Christopher. Yeah, every break is their own break. So once break one is over, that starts a new one. And then that's a new group of hollows and reverse hollows. There is not a continuation between breaks there. That'd be like the same thing asking, like, a person in break 2 gets all of break 1's bulk. Like, it wouldn't really happen. But I get it. It is a question nonetheless. Well, people aren't used to it. And what is considered a hit can be up for, like, a discussion. But we're putting the rules in place beforehand. I'd rather have more people asking questions. He's at work, so he's not really like, he's hearing part of what I'm saying. That's a very, very nice. Between an 8 and a 9, probably like an 8.5 on the center. No, you're not being mean either. Some things aren't like entirely obvious to different people. Yahoo priceless. Yahoo priceless, dude. Tatter, I've gotten emails from people who buy into a break, and it's like a 36 pack, and it's like $13 a spot, and I'll get an email saying, "You scammed me. You didn't give me 36 packs for $13." Those ones hurt my head. So I've learned not to be surprised. But in this case, this is not like, that's not what we're talking about. Slowly updating the post as we go. Did you get the complimentary peanuts comment down for the FAQ? I will not be giving out complimentary peanuts in every spot for the break. They're the best, but at the same time, they're not the best because I got to read that email and like know that there's someone out there with that level of intellect. Because that email becomes part of my consciousness. And I don't want it to be there, but it's there. You know what I mean? And that is not in relation to you, Planeswalker. I'm just talking about that specific instance. It was more so never to be too quick to say that things are obvious. Where are my 36 packs for $13? You scammed me, Nostalgic Factory. I hate you. I leave you bad review on Yelp. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Even though in bright red text in multiple places in the description it says you are not getting 36 packs for $13. It's my fault that the person hit my car because they decided to not read the stop sign. That's what it comes down to. From LimeWire, from FrostWire. That's like someone just blatantly T-bones you, and then they're mad. They're mad at you for hitting your car. And you went on green. That's not a ditto. Need another Alt Dragonite? I haven't seen a Hyper in a while. Trainer is very nice, though. The person was mad at you? The only time that a person is warranted to be mad at you for hitting their car is like if you went through on red when you're not supposed to go and you go. That's the only time. The couple times that I've been in a traffic incident, I was rear-ended, and both times I didn't get any damage to my car. One time I thought like my bumper was like caved in, but I've had trailer hitches on all of my cars, or SUVs. One person's car was like split open, and like something was leaking, and I was like, damn. I was like, well, you're at fault here. I'm in a hurry. I want to just... Yeah, thank you. And they were like with their kid in the car. And like I went from like gorilla angry to like, okay, it's just a mom and her kid. And they're obviously having a bad day. No, I didn't look. Why didn't you send out the Raven to let you know? The Raven. It was sent. It must have been captured. No other Alt Dragonite, but pretty solid break. Did she send an email complaining that the breaks were sent out too quickly? Because that's fantastic. I told Nick, I was like, be on the lookout. You're going to get some trolley emails because I asked for it. No? Oh. What have you emailed me? What did I do? Now you're making me anxious, dude. What did I do? All right, last break coming up. What did I do? I don't know, dude. I don't bother nobody. Nothing big? Okay. I'll let Nick know that you emailed us. You just pulled 3 alt art Mewtwo's. 2 came out of 1 ETB. That's pretty intense. Did you start sweating? Because I would. Just like you're like running a marathon or something. Bees, you stupid idiot. You gave me all these hits in this break, and I have nowhere to put them. The same as they talk. So I'm going to be reading an email from Ben Affleck. I went down to the car and my brakes weren't in the mailbox. You had to take a double take? Oh, man. Stay. Just hold on. We're going on. All right, final break of this evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a fantastic one. We'll see what else we can get out of here. Does the last person in the brace get a prize still? Yes. That's a good question. Sorry for the build up there. I just felt like getting really close to the microphone. Don't make it weird. Who's that one announcer that they always bring in? Bruce Buffer. I'm gonna do a Bruce Buffer mic where they drop it from the ceiling for dramatic effect. For the real intimate moments. No, yeah, we still do. I just do them off camera. Saves time. Psychic. Christopher. Dracovish. Dragon. Rhyme. Very good. Exactly, dude. That guy. I haven't seen him lately, but is that UFC ref that literally looks like a World of Warcraft character with his braided beard? Does he still ref? You agree? It saves time, but yeah, we still do it just off camera. Mogrim. Espion. Psychic. Lilia. I'd like to thank you guys again for being beautiful and filling up 12 breaks tonight, too. Because it's a pleasure adding to all of your collections. It's a good time. Hyper Trainer. Gene. Gene not playing around, dude. Gene takes no prisoners. Pretty gradable. I'd say 9. 9 on a bad day, honestly. I'm a good time. Thank you. I try to be. Me open pack. You're such a troll, Ding. That's why I love you. I'll be sure to send you your Battle Styles booster boxes because that's what you've been talking about this entire stream. Can't get enough of them, and honestly, you finally caved me in. That's fine. I'll give you Battle Styles in your giveaway boxes. See what I did there, Ding? I flipped it on you. I took what you did and I made it better. What, no? No, just for him. You won't complain? You mean you won't complain about the free booster box you receive? It couldn't be this? Where's Snorlax? Right here. We talked about him, so he shows up. We saw the gold Bronzong today, which is like probably harder to see than the gold Snorlax. And this is where it starts, Ding. Regretting listening to some idiot on Reddit who said Battle Styles was not cool enough. That's where it starts. But once you realize it, it's too late. Remember when I pulled both golds in one pack? Exclamation point, double gold. It was not cool enough, but then it gained rep. Now it shows with the big boys. Oh, it's not there yet. I can't wait till people are begging me. Beige, please, please, please. I need battle styles. I'm sorry. I avoided every break with it in it, and I made your job more difficult. Yeah, Ding. Battle styles. That's what you're talking about. Ding, I would never give you Vivid Voltage because I know you hate it so much and you just love battle styles. So, there you go. People are going to be begging me for battle styles like that episode where SpongeBob visited Sandy and he was begging for water. Water. Because people can't form their own opinion. They have to read other people's opinions, and then that's how sets are bad or good. That's just what it comes down to, dude. I see it every year. And it's tiring. I'm tired of it. People should just love sets. And that way, when they're gone, they won't be like, oh, wow, I missed out big time. But Beach, this is the first time I read it, so this is a bad set. They were wrong. You want to know why Chilling Reign wasn't liked as much? What was the set that came out of after Chilling Reign? Anybody? You remember it? Here's a spoiler. It rhymes with evolving cries. Because just like Bill Cosby, they should be in jail. That's why. Not for the same reasons, but to be interpreted. People need to stop hating on sets. That's just what it comes down to. Appreciate them for what they are. People hated on everything from evolving size, cosmic, everything. And eventually, people realize, oh wait, this was a good set. Too bad it's gone now. If I were to do a break with those sets, Chris, it wouldn't work. But I like them because they're older and it would be cool, obviously. That is a Ditto for fire. Jordan. Hot take. Every set is good, and people need to stop creating, like, bad stereotypes about sets when they're actually good. How about that, Ding? One better. I mean, that comes down to preference. Here we go. If you don't like Champion's Path, it's because you're soft. Plain and simple. I like instant gratification. Detective Pikachu was my favorite set. Every pack had a hit. Every hit was a hit. That's another Ditto, by the way. Oh, I agree with you. That just comes down to sets being bigger. Plain and simple. By the way, this is ditto number 3. Jordan, second ditto. We had 6. 6 was the record for dittos. And we're on our way. That's ditto number 4. Can we beat 6 dittos in one break? Maybe. Not a ditto. We've had it happen one other time. I mean, it's up to you. You might have to peel it to get it graded, or you might not. I don't know. If you peel it off, you're probably going to ding the edge of your card. So if gradability is important, I'd recommend not peeling it. That's a music. Very clean. Psychic. The off-centered one. If it's off-centered and it's not going to grade well anyway, that's the one you peel off. Between a 9 and a 10 on that. Clean. That is ditto number 5. Right? Or 6? I think it's 5. That's because we're pulling all the dittos. The train is missing out. Or something's on the tracks. Or it's a really self-conscious train and it's like, I'm a train. And it's like, it's convinced that everyone around them doesn't think it's a train. We didn't break the record for dittos. What's up, Don? Right on time for me packing up this last break. But we got new break configuration for Friday. Posted. I'm very excited. New break format entirely. How break is the big going to be at 1 million packs? I read that wrong on purpose. I don't know. At least a couple. I gotta count how many dittos just to make sure we didn't match the record. Planning ahead. We'll have some time to think about that. We had 5 dittos. The record's 6. It wasn't a record breaker, but definitely it was aspiring to be. I'll have one or more of our new employees sorting today's breaks. Before we even get to Friday, these breaks are going to be sorted, ready to go. Your head's going to be spinning. You're going to be like, Beach, what break is this? I just got last week's. What do you mean? And I'll be like, you'll figure it out. You're welcome. You're going to be getting breaks in the mail that you don't even know you bought into yet. I should do a 5,000 pack break. We just did a 2,000 pack break. Right? Wasn't it 2,000? 2,000 with some change. $2,030. 2009. There you go. That's better. How much did it cost? It was a certain amount of money. $850. There you go. It was a good break, though. That was a lot of hits. 100 billion fafillion. All right, let me find someone to raid. I got someone we could raid. I can't generate the list while I'm live, so I messed that up. Doing it the first thing Friday. Literally as soon as I was trying to, and then I went to go download the sub list, and it didn't let me. That is my fault, and I will make up for it. Add something to it. Better yet. But I love you guys. Let's get in this raid. I'll do the Beige Bucks giveaway, though. Beige Bucks booster box winner is Modern. Congrats to you, my friend. Love you guys. Grab those spots in the breaks. I'll be on the gaming channel tomorrow. Love every single one of you. You're all beautiful.